But hey, I'm changing. I can only show y'all one thing, and that's my walk. You know what I'm saying? So from here on, y'all gonna see something changing in me. But I grew up in Acres Home, Northside, Antoine, DeSoto, Kenilworth, Glen, 5300. That's my block. That's where I was, and that was my mind state at that my block. That's my block. Well, you know that block ain't seen me no money when I was in jail. You feel me? Nothing. You know. But hey, I grew up young. I grew up in a black community. You know, Proudly level, 5 apartment complex, and that was it. You know, I grew up with my homie Jeff over there, Super J. I grew up with him, and I was rocking and rolling. But through it all, I seen so much because of my father. My father was an alcoholic, and I love my father to death, man. But when he's on that alcohol, he another man, and he used to beat my mother and beat her and beat her and beat her. And one time he put her head in a washing machine in front of me and my older brother and almost killed her. And you know, me and my brother hit him with a TV tray, and I ended up hitting him with another TV tray, and we kind of like knocked him out a little bit. But when he got together, he choked me and my brother out till we passed out, you know, stuff like that, because he was full of alcohol. At the time I was young, so I was like 9 years old, and it was like I couldn't believe this was happening. I couldn't believe it. And then when I was growing up, when I was seeing it every time, you could smell it on. I was like, man, I'm not about to do that, man. I can't be around him. And it was just going through stages, but when he wasn't, you know, on alcohol, he was the best father you could be. I loved him to death. He was intoxicated. That's why to this day, I still love my father. And he was my everything. And I don't want to keep going on about somebody wrongdoing, because I know better than my father. Me and my wife have our problems. And I should say, like, Trey, I'm one of them guys that try to blame somebody else when I'm the head. I'm the one supposed to be pointing the finger at myself. When I went to jail, my girl was 18 years old with a 2-month-old child. I got out when my son was going on 5 years old. You know, and I blame her for leaving me. Blame her for being with other men. Blame her with all that. But at the end of the day, I'm the one that left her. You know what I'm saying? And people in jail tend to blame and curse that girl, how she gonna do that, and woo. Come on, man. I went through that. I think my homie Donnie's still here. He was in prison with me. My homie Trey here. They was all in prison with me, man. They didn't see me. They see me in Clemens Unit, and they know I went through it. And I don't know, man. I just want to tell y'all, to encourage y'all that we're going to keep going. I'm going to tell some more of y'all, but, you know, like Trey said, he going to help me through this. And as I get older, it's like a father figure, a brother figure, a big brother. So he's going to help me through this, and he's going to help me get right. You know, I use these shades a lot on my face because I tend to not want to be seen sometimes in my eyes, because, like, lately I've been getting emotional. And, like, when Trey was talking earlier, it's like, man, I couldn't hold back. And sometimes it's hard, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm in these streets, and it's like, I'm not doing that no more. I refuse. And my homeboys over there, all my thoroughbreds over there, I refuse to let them see me go down the drain. I refuse to see a fake person. I refuse to do any of that again, man. And I'm going to show y'all, man. My little bro told me, and I love you, Anthony, man. I'm going to show you a way, too. All my little homies here, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, the whole Kane family, everybody they here, they represented me. Trey family, everybody came out here to represent me, man. I met a woman, this crazy, I met a woman at the nail shop. She's here. You see what I'm saying? She's here. She's going through it with her son right now. You know why? Because she loves her son, and she refused to let him go. She refused, and he a crip. She refused to let this man go. And I met him for the first time today. And I took him in the bathroom and I talked to him. Because I know he a good-hearted man. And you know why? You know what I told him? I said, when you get out this bathroom, you do me one favor, man. And I told him, I said, look, man. I said, man, you go hug your mama, dog. Go hug and you go kiss her, man. Because, see, I can't kiss mines. I can't hug mines no more. You see what I'm saying? And that hurts me. It messes with me. When my wife, she gets with her mother, yeah, I get jealous, man. I get jealous sometimes. I won't lie to y'all. I get jealous. They go get their hair done, their nails done, man. Man, I wish I could do that. But see, Tre9 taught me a way to start talking to God. My mother's listening. She listen right now. She's
Amen.
me.
Amen, bro.
And I will not let her down.
Amen, bro.
Nobody. Y'all need to holler at me. I got a number for you. And we can go. Let's go work out. Let's go get it. Excuse me for my tears, man. This is real. This is my life. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Tre9, keep it going.
Man, we love you too, bro.
Tell them about a little bit more about your mom. You talked about your father and what he was like. What about your mom?
Trey, my mother was my girl. She was my best friend, my partner in crime. She was everything. My wife to this day says, you know, it was, your mama just wouldn't believe that her son did this. And then people were like, PyRexx, why you got all these tattoos? What's up? I said, well, you can look at my prison ID. I ain't have all these tattoos when I went to jail. You know, my mother passed away and I lost it. My mother did not approve of tattoos. She was a Catholic. She did not approve of anything marking on your body. You know what I'm saying? And I got my mom's name on my right arm. And shoo-wee. She did not like that, Trey. She didn't, bro. She was like, man, I ain't trying to hear it. So, you know, I had to suffer the consequences of my transgressions against her and what she told me not to do. And so when I lost her, it was it. I ain't care no more. I lost her. I lost my partners. I lost my wife. I lost my family. I lost everything I had. My homeboys in these streets, this ABN, everything I had, I lost it. I ain't even care no more. All I had was guys like Tre right there, was guys like Donnie to sit there while I cried, while I sit there, I ain't got nothing. These guys go give me soups, go give me everything, and I went through it. Through the youngsters that I can say I gave my testimony earlier today. I told them there was times I ain't have nothing in jail. 10.5 months straight, I ain't have nothing. Amen. You see what I'm saying? Then it started getting better. But there was time I was fishing. And fishing is when you tie your boots together and people are throwing leftover food there on one. And we on lockdown. And I was like, man, I ain't got nothing in my box tonight. And I'm hungry. I ain't gonna lie. I got a gut. You feel me? And I need to fulfill this thing. So I used to fish. Hey, I need to get that sandwich. And I used to throw it. I'm in my bars and I throw it. Trying to get it. Ah, man, I'm gonna do it again. Throw it and I finally get some sandwiches and we'll put them up. And me and my celly, we gonna spread that night. We gonna chop that bologna up. And we gonna get it on. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, hey, Donnie, shoot me a soup down here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's just real, man. And it got going, it kept going from there. But once again, my mother, she was a great mother. And the thing with her, Tre, I know I'm getting farther, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My mother, she believed in her husband. My father, he was together 25 years plus. And as my father beat her, cheated on her, degraded her and everything, she still will not leave him because of me and my brother. She believed once you sow that seed with your husband, that's it. It ain't no more. You know what I'm saying? And so my mama was scared. How can I say? She didn't like people touching her. So when she didn't go get pap smears or whatever, you know, women supposed to get their checks, she didn't do that. When she had me at the age 33, that was the last time she went to the doctors. So my mother passed away of cancer. She probably had cancer for a long time and didn't know until she passed out. And when she passed out, it was time. My wife was pregnant with, my fiance at the time was pregnant with my son Joseph. And it broke my heart that she got diagnosed with terminal cancer. 7 months later, I was in jail.